just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip. We're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. The first of three on this fine Sunday. It is Super Wildcard Weekend, and off we go on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the third round. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at third down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with the conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on third down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And the drive will stale up. He's got the first down up to the 44.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
They'll stay on the ground. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Raider first down. They'll stick with him again. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
A second down throw for Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
It's caught. Mingo with the grab. And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown Raiders. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll take it in at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon A-Chain. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. The Raiders take over 1st and 10. To throw, Young. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll turn and hand this one off. Good blocking to the 15. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Carlson now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start on the ground. It's A-Chain. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Drive will start on the ground. And a short pickup there, only up to about the 10-yard line. Second down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Young. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Jonathan Mingo, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
A.J. Cole in punt formation for the Raiders.
On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 45-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 50-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now Young. They'll look to set up the screen here. Loose inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Dylan Lobby. Touchdown, Vegas. What a pretty touchdown that was. Nothing looks nicer than a well-set-up screen, and that was executed to perfection.
Mike, the key to any successful screenplay is the timing between the offensive lineman getting out and where the running back is when he catches it. You'll see it here played out perfectly. He gets the escorts out in front of him, gets the key blocks he needs, all the way down for 6.
This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Hill brought in motion. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua will find Mostert out of the backfield. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. A shotgun snap for Tua. He's going to have the first down and more. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Tua gonna give it to Achan, and he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. A play fake. Oh, they're on him with a flash, and he's lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Play action. Tagovailoa. That's taken in by Achan. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Now a run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now a give to Achan, heading right. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Third and 2. Tagovailoa. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. The Raiders will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down. From the gun, it's Young. A quick slant, and here's Adams. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. We've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. And not wanting to take on any contact, he's going to slide to a stop. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Hill brought in motion. Tua now on first down. The throw left side, taken in by Thomas.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. The defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Now Tua. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC Wildcard game. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. First and 10. In motion comes Thomas. Off play action, it's Tua. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll get rid of it and complete it.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. Thank God.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. That's taken in by Thomas. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 14-yard line.
Once again, it's Achane. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's 2. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. That sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball, and right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
Hill brought in motion. Now, Tagovailoa on 3rd and goal. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Young to throw. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Up the middle they go. And he's going to get it. 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go play action with Young. steal by Cooper. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
On play action, Young. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Raiders. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
One quarter. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, here's Tua. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now give on the ground. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That's taken in by Achane. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Dolphins.
Now a first down throw for Tua. And he finds Tyreek. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get on. The rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. In motion comes Thomas. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Now he'll run it.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Dolphins are able to cut into the deficit.
Dolphins 17. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A handoff as they try to run it here. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design.
A big hole. And he will score again. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And he'll dive forward here, trying to get something out of that one, but it's not a whole lot. That's caught downfield by Smith. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Christian Wilkins, the former Dolphin, in there to bring him down.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
The kick is good. Next to score, Raiders 38, Dolphins 24. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return is Dylan Laube. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Down to a knee here, and that'll do it. They have advanced. They are moving on in the playoffs. So that'll do it for us. For Greg